Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA a little bit stronger today, Bitcoin going up a little bit. Yeah, the altcoins again, like yesterday morning, also green before we had a rejection and all those gains from yesterday were lost again. ADA, yeah, the altcoins seem a little stronger than BTC at the moment after they sold off quite strongly on Sunday again. But overall on the ADA chart, situation is unchanged, and the setup we had on the chart, the short-term bullish setup, currently seems to be followed. So still following on the larger scale here, this Elliott wave triangle that hasn't changed at all for many weeks. We've been tracking this triangle. The only thing is that it's been trolling. Price has been trolling the lower support line of this triangle. Yeah, the lower support range. It should not really break below 22 cents or the triangle is invalidated and we have the breakout to the downside. Now, don't get me wrong, we eventually expect on this chart a breakout to the downside, but it would ideally only happen after we've had one more high, one more lower high. So A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave. The move up that might be starting right now could be the last wave of this triangle, and then we could get one more wave down. One more wave down and then form a bear market low, ideally around 15 cents. There are other levels we can look at, but that would be the next key milestone. I showed you that in one of the previous videos. So this as a triangle, yeah, it's a consolidation pattern. It is something we're observing. It is something we're tracking. And so far, it's been following the projections of an Elliott wave triangle, which is mainly just range-bound movement, right? But as I said to you, to complete the triangle, ideally, we'd like to see one more high, so one more lower high, which would be the E wave, which is the last wave of a triangle. We've had that on the chart, that setup for the E wave. Well, we've had it on the chart for a while now. I gave you here a key support area for this wave 2. So we had here a 1-2 setup, a potential 1-2 setup for a third wave rally. This would be, you need to understand that an E wave, yeah, this would be the completion of the triangle, and we would expect one more move down. Okay, if it goes down more directly, we would need to see a break below 24 cents for that, then that's fine. It would just be a more direct breakdown and just follow our expectations on the larger time frame. It's just not the, we wouldn't get it within the triangle. It would be a different, larger degree pattern, would cause or would result in a reinterpretation of the chart. But eventually, they are both taking us to the same, let's say, destination, okay, which is down there at around 15 cents maybe. At the moment, that's just a projection, so we can define that more precisely once we have a little bit more price data. But at the moment, yeah, we had a we're tracking obviously this E wave. The E wave is a WXY structure, as it seems. We've been tracking that for many weeks now, and within the Y wave, we're tracking an A, B, C structure. So let me take that out again. The idea is that this could be, yeah, an ABC. The A wave could be a 5-wave move. So A waves can be 3 waves or 5 waves. Please consider that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're basically now tracking the third wave. I gave you a setup for the third wave, which at the moment is being followed. But the price still needs to break above the breakout point. Yeah, this is sort of resistance now at 25.5 cents. It might be doing that right now, and then the setup would have worked out nicely. So even though it's trading within a triangle is generally not recommended, but some of you might have chosen to, and reward to risk was quite favorable in this region. I always try to give you the areas where, in my opinion, the reward is high and the risk is low, right? So we had a first impulse here in a wave 1, then an A overshooting B wave and the C wave down. And now it could be moving up in a third wave. Third wave target around about 27 cents. Would need to break above 25.5 cents. It's doing that right now. And yeah, I've put on the chart here an idea for the micro count. Might be this small wave 2 is already in, and we're pushing higher now in the third of a third wave. That should be quite an aggressive move. We can observe that. But overall, this circle wave 3 should reach 27 cents. If it doesn't even get there, something different is going on. Bear in mind, we are moving within a corrective structure. And within these corrections, you don't really have the larger degree trend behind you. So, but at the moment anyway, target for the E wave is still sort of between 30 to 34 cents. We can again calculate that or make that a little bit more precise once we have the A wave in place. Once we have the B wave in place, we can calculate the target for the C wave. And I can already with a different way of measuring, calculate the Y wave target, which is basically the same. It's just a different way of measuring. So we can take the length of the wave W, go to the low of the X wave, and then, yeah, I mean, what I would pay attention to is 27.8 cents along the way. Yeah, you can't rule out that it stops there and turns around and breaks down with just 3 waves. But if it really follows through, it should get to 30.7 cents. That would be ideal. It's the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level of the wave W. But we can see what level we get, or what target we get once we have the A wave and the B wave. Then sometimes you see a little bit of confluence there. So far this is working out nicely. Just be aware that this is only seen as a corrective move up at the moment, and a break below 24 cents, which is the support area down there, would indicate that we break down more directly. And if we then take out 22 cents to the downside, the triangle has broken to the downside. That's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.